We've had a few text messages in already. One saying, from Mike in Maidstone, saying, I thought your show last night was really interesting, especially as my great-granddad died fighting in the Connaught Rangers, which is nice, from what my great-grandfather was in as well. So thank you, Mike. Here's one which says, good morning, love the show, and Carrie looks pretty today, from Maddie, who's 9 in Swindon.
Oh, thanks, Maddie. That's lovely.
Chris, you were in a Citroen. That's a good text. And Chris, do you fancy coming to the Thornton's chocolate factory?
Yeah.
See?
Chris Moore's Choco Tour.
You do. Who do you think you are? You just don't know where where it takes you.
Exactly.
Can we put cakes into the chocolate tour there as well?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Well, you have chocolate cake.
And Mike in Red Roof says, get the tea on, you bald servant. Thanks very much.
Yeah, now that was
right, so
that
anyway,
was interesting.
6:47. Let's get on with the rest of the show. I don't want to go on about it all day.
That was an interesting revelation.
We've got Greg James on the show later this morning, and Angelo, and we've got another hilarious game, so it says here.
Bald.
And also just like loads of great songs.
Bald
to
man.
play for you.
Chris Bald
now
man.
and 10 o'clock this morning.
The Chris Bald Man Show.
Hope you're going to have a great show and enjoy.
It was your face.
Bald?
Bald? You mean as in slaphead, as in no hair, as in bald?
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. That's right, yes.
So anyway, as I said, don't want to go on about
Of all names, can you imagine
Bald,
of all names have a surname? Chris
show.
Bald Slaphead Man. Imagine.
Baldy Moyles.
Imagine my delight. I was on Twitter last night, just sort of, I think I said, did anyone see whatever, it was brilliant. I had loads of messages going, aha, Slaphead, aha, thousands of them, it was brilliant.
All right, pipe down, Dominic.
I'm not going to bang on about it.
You're enjoying it.
Yeah, I did
very much.
enjoyed that moment.
She got it wrong, by the way. It actually means fighter. That's what it means.
Well, it doesn't, it means bald
Does
servant.
it mean bald soldier? Or just, bald servant?
Servant, yeah.
Yeah, bald soldier would have been at least acceptable.
Yeah.
Because it had the word soldier in. No, bald servant.
Bald.
We have got the clip there.
Oh, really?
Should we play it? Let's play it.
Yeah.
Do you know what Moyles means? Moyle Murra. But the Moyle part is the Irish for bald. M-A-O-L. And a Moyle Murra was they worked for, or they were servants of monks.
Did you say Moyles means bald?
Yeah, a bald servant.
Bald as in no hair?
Yeah.
Bald as in slaphead, as in no hair?
Yeah.
Brilliant. This trip gets better and better. There you go.
Do you know, I won't go on about it.
Dominic Moyles.
In a sad story, that was a rare moment of humour.
Yes, you told me that in the graveyard.
Yeah.
The irony of it all.
The other comment was, am I from Southampton?
Yeah, I don't want to go on about that.
I'm not English, am I?
Morning, Southampton.
Yeah.
Well, no,
It was Aldershire anyway, not Southampton.
it was the county of Southamptonshire.
But Aldershire's miles away from Southampton.
But it was in the county of Southamptonshire. Anyway, look, let's stop going on about it. Otherwise, I'll tear my hair out.
Good morning from the Chris Moyles Show. Morning from the Chris Moyles Show. Morning from the Chris Moyles Show.
How about Cadbury's World? Something else to text in saying that. That sounds a good one as well.
Perfect.
It's not far from Kidderminster.
Oh, let's go.
International Radio.
Robert's texting saying, my brother runs a bakery, if you want to go there.
Maybe.
International Radio.
Right then, let's start the show.
Hello.
Hi there.
International Radio 1.
It is 9 minutes to 7. Good morning, everybody. So if you watched the show last night, thank you very much. I hope you had an insight into my life, my family, and the lack of hair.
Bald.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that.
Imagine.
Yeah, exactly.
The bald servant.
Imagine that.
Yeah. Only by name, but not by head, Dominic. That's the cane and Papa, la, 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 la. Here we go then. Hilarious messages. Dan and Chepstow, the Chris Baldy Show, International Radio 1. Guy says, ha Baldrick. Pete in Hastings says, morning Chris, you bald servant. He spelled Chris wrong though, so that doesn't count. Top of the morning to you, your bald servant. A little bit of racism there. Morning, bro, says Jenny from Aldershot. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Jenny. We're probably related. Lots of those text messages.
I printed them off. Oh, they're funny.
Yeah. Paul the trucker on the M42. Morning, pal. So technically, Dom has a Moylesy. That's right, yeah. Steve going to Wales says, my friend's first name means small Willie. He's called Justin. I think you've made that up, Steve. I think just trying to get a cheap laugh.
Does it give Justin's surname as well?
Sadly, it doesn't.
Oh, that's a shame, because
I
Justin, I would imagine, would enjoy that on national radio this morning.
And here's one from Chris in Dartford. I only found this out on the BBC London News watching the telly last night. He says, I missed the show last night, but I'll watch it after your show on the iPlayer. Missed it because our power's been off for 3 days. Have you heard about this?
Yeah.
In London?
Yeah.
No?
Well, it's Kent, isn't it?
Is it?
South East.
Well, he's Dartford. There's places in the South East last night had their third night without any power.
Oh, really?
And there was a guy on the news last night from the electricity board or whatever, and they're going, but you know what are you gonna do about it? And he's like, well, 3 days without power that's just ridiculous.
They had I was watching it the other day, and I think was it to do with a fire or something, and loads of cables have just been completely destroyed.
Loads of houses, loads of homes.
I'd not heard of that.
So it's just been a nightmare for them.
Well, for me, if we lost power in our house, it's only me and Sophie. We haven't got any kids or anything, but so just us alone. Well, that's your freezer and your fridge gone. That's everything in there gone. Then you've got no shower, you've got no washing, you've got
lights,
nothing, no television. So that would be hard enough. But if you've got kids that's
horrendous.
So best of luck, Chris. I hope it's not been too horrendous for you, but I imagine it probably has been. But so look, don't worry about missing the show. Hey, at least you're still listening to BBC Radio 1.
And plus,
we'll keep you smiling through the hard times.
Also, when the power comes back, you can watch it on the iPlayer, because that does make the unmissable unmissable.
That's right.
And there's a link from the homepage of the Radio 1 website straight to the iPlayer to your show.
Can I also offer him some advice? When the power does come back on, make sure you turn your alarm clock, if you've got it attached to the electrics, because we had some work done yesterday, switched it off for a couple of hours, and I woke up naturally this morning at 4:30 knowing I had 5 minutes till my cab got there.
That's nice.
That's not very nice, so make sure you put the alarm clock back on.
Well, Chris will be all right, because he's the man of the house, which means he gets the fun job of going around and resetting all the clocks. So the one on the oven.
Is that a man's job?
Yeah, that's a man's job.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, clocks and time and hunting.
You leave that
jobs.
to us. Yeah.
The microwave, the oven.
Checking the air in the tyres.
When the clocks go back or forwards next time, can somebody come around and do it then?
Yeah.
Your man should do that. That's his job.
Do it.
That's his job.
I love setting the clocks and everything. It feels quite important.
You have to put one finger on the left and then the other one hold down on the right, and that's what always changes the oven clock.
We've only got 2 to do anyway.
See, I've got 2 fingers on the left and 1 on the right.
Oh,
so you
really?
have to hold 2 down.
Oh,
and then
no,
do
mine's 1 and 1.
So if you only had one arm, if you had the drummer in Def Leppard,
You had to
I
get
couldn't
next
do
door
it.
round.
Yeah.
you'd have to have a mate come round and
Definitely, and help with the oven timing change.
We just don't realise how lucky we all are, do we?
No, we do not.
Anyway, thanks for all the nice text messages. You can stop now with the abusive ones.
Digital.
FM.
Online.
This is BBC Radio 1.
Spud from North London says Dominic is only jealous because he ain't had hair for years. Plus, he isn't as good looking as you, Chris. So there you go.
Thank you, Spud.
Thanks, Spud, you cheeky chops. Flirting with me. It's such an early hour.
Yeah, Spuddy.
Chris, this is from Robin Crew. Chris, all that show last night, why didn't you just get Dom on it? And he would have been able to find out your whole family tree in about 5 minutes.
Or 12 years or something.
And Eddie from Didcot said, I used to think I was terrible at folding clothes, but after watching you last night, I consider myself an expert.
Oh, that's rubbish, isn't it? The way you do a shirt. Well, you do it, though. You fold it the wrong way.
I don't fold it the wrong way.
Well, you do, because we'll talk about this afterwards.
Okay, fine. All right, good. We have Florence the Machine coming up. We've got Coldplay coming up. Let's get the news and sports. 2 minutes past 7.
A new swine flu helpline is ready to go.